As far as the business is concerned, it was not that uncertain. You know very well that after independence, we had decided, our founding fathers, Pandit Nehru included, they decided to play safe. So they said that since we are a land of snake charmers and our people are not empowered enough to face the challenges, so let us not open the market, let us protect the market. Let us protect the market. And what they did? What they did was, by increasing the customs duty to a ludicrous level of 950 to 1000% as a result of which, anything we import will become so costly that you have to depend on the domestic products, how rotten, how bad in quality they are. So the international competition was elbowed out by an artificial means of increasing the customs duty to a very, very ludicrous level. The consequence was like this, like suppose my friend Silpal, I just got his name here, where is Silpal? Shikodi over here. Yeah. So suppose my friend Silpal has gone to London with his girlfriend, hope he has not. And there his girlfriend is asking him, my dear, how much you love me? Now I love you more than my life. As all of you answer. If you want, I can pluck the moon for you. Because plucking moon is, it doesn't cost actually. You just do like this and moon comes in your hand. So she says that if you love me so much, can you buy this, postcard, sweet, sexy looking small car? He said, why not? I can buy it. My father has a lot of money. I can buy it for you. Because he thought that it may not be more than 2-3 lakhs he can buy. So he goes to the shop and finds out the price in pound sterling. Then he converts, as you all of us do when you travel abroad. So he converts and then he finds that the cost of the car in pound sterling is only 2 lakhs. But the story just began. How it began? That he went to Export-Import Directorate to find out what is the landed cost of the car in India. As I said, by adding 950, 1000% customs duty, he was told very coolly that the landed cost of the car will be 22 lakhs. So what this poor fellow, what he did was, he fell at the feet of his girlfriend. He said, मेरी माँ मैं ये गाड़ी नहीं खरीद सकता, ये गाड़ी मैं नहीं खरीद सकता. I never knew in wildest of my imagination that the car will be so costly. I cannot buy it for you. So both of them with hung face they landed in Bombay. Then Sripad said, see, मर्द का बाद हाथी का दांत होता है. तो मैंने तुमको वचन दिया है तो कार देके ही रहूँगा. So what he gifted, what ambassador. And you know what is ambassador? Ambassador is slightly more reliable than a bullock cart. Right? So that is what he gifted to his girlfriend. Because the problem is not with him. The problem was with this defective policy followed by us, as a result of which competition was elbowed out. And you know when you elbow out competition, what happens? What happens? When you elbow out competition, what happens? The other day, when I was traveling by Indian Airlines, the aunties, one of the aunties was smiling. Then I was surprised. I was shocked. I said, they never used to smile, they used to frown only. and now why is he smiling at me? Then when I asked very coolly, I think actually something is wrong with me or you. I don't know. Why are you smiling? You know what was the response? Her response was, क्या करे बेटे? अभी ये जो जेट का और दूसरे एयरलाइन का सब beautiful, sexy-looking girls, they are coming. We are in competition. So we have to smile. I have no choice. I lose my job. So you know what competition does. You know what competition does. And the best thing competition does is it searches for cutting edge. Cutting edge over the competitor. Again, I give you the example you will enjoy. See, if I say Sripad and here, please.
Masum. Masum.
Masum. Suppose Sripad and Masum. Forgive me my pronunciation, because Bengali we eat a lot of fish. So after some time the pronunciation becomes fishy also. So suppose Sripad and Mashu, both of them are in love with one girl. And not to create any controversy, let the girl be myself for this class. My name is Nandy, you can make me Nandini. So, दोनों मेरे को पटा रहे हैं because I am not age lucky. I am not age lucky as Draupadi said I can marry 7 or 8. Unfortunately, I have to marry only one. So this man, Marut, he comes in the morning with a tie and in a Maruti car. Now tell me, this news goes to Sripad. And Sripad comes in the afternoon, do you think he will come by Maruti car? No. You will beg, borrow or steal, you will come by a Honda City at least. And if he has come with a tie, definitely he will come with suited, footed and booted. Isn't it? Why this? The reason is, so as I told you, in any competition, number one step is search for cutting edge. So he was searching for the cutting edge. How I level myself up. Right? And when you try to level yourself up, the benchmarking automatically goes up. See, when I was like you, my father used to send money to the bank. I go and stand in the queue. Then the teller will tell me, ये तेरा token number 30 है. When I give the check, he will say 30. Then I am still sitting there. He will say, अरे बेटा, तुम इधर क्यों? तेरा 30 हो तो आएगा 1 घंटे के बाद. तू जाके हॉस्टल में पढ़ाई कर, कुछ काम नहीं तो बीड़ी सिगरेट पी. इधर क्यों बोर कर रहा है? So friends, to draw 100 rupees from the bank, I used to spend 2 hours. Now tell me, to draw 100 rupees from the bank, how much time you spend? You spend possibly 1 minute. So just imagine, 2 hours that has come to 1 minute. This is what benchmarking means. The moment there is competition, you level yourself up on a continual basis, not on continuous basis, continual basis, as a result of which the benchmark goes up. That is what you call quality, how the standard is, everything is going up. Now, keeping it apart for some time, this particular topic. Now, you have set this topic for today's discussion. Very appropriate topic. And I must thank all of you that you must thank destiny and God that you have got this opportunity. The reason is you have 2 choices. In any uncertainty, you have 2 choices. Either you fall back to the comfort level, okay, or you enjoy the enthusiasm and energy of a challenge that you call uncertainty. Right? Like my friend Sripad. Okay, so he is trying to climb the wall and jump to the terrace of his girlfriend's house. In the night, huh? Now he has 2 choices. He knows the uncertainty that suppose he falls into the hand of the girl's father, his jaws will be broken. And if he falls into the hands of the girl's brothers, they will kill him. So that is the uncertainty. And certainty is what? See, please never talk of certainty in life. Because the only certain thing in life is death. You have seen all dead bodies, that is the most certain thing. The moment you are talking of certainty, a part of you is dying. Right? So, always be in patient and love with uncertainty. As I gave the example, he could have as well come back, नहीं और risk ले रहा है, साला दांत तोड़ देगा उसका भाई. ठीक है, मैं जाता हूँ पिताजी को बोल देता हूँ कि मेरे लिए लड़की ढूंढो, और वो जैसे के ऐसे खड़ा हो जाएगा और कोई आके माला दे देगा. So friends, the choice is yours. Whether you retreat to the comfort level, or you enjoy enthusiasm, challenge, and energy, high energy level, right? I will always ask you to go for the latter. The reason is, tell me, how many of you are sure that you will be born as human being in your next life? None of you. You will be born as kutta, billi, chidiya in your next one. Isn't it? And you have seen what happens to chicken on a Sunday. Suppose I go to Sripad's house and Sripad thinks कि ये आदमी तो बंगाली भूखा खा के जाएगा, नहीं तो छोड़ेगा नहीं मेरे को, तो उसको चिकन खिला देता हूँ. He goes to the chicken stall and he points out कि ये लाल वाले को काट दो. The moment he points out the finger, लाल वाले को काट दो, you know what happens to the लाल वाला को पता है अभी क्या होने वाला है, गर्दन काटने वाला है. Then it shrieks, क्यों? And that time his girlfriend is telling नहीं ये आदमी थोड़ा ज़्यादा खाएगा लगता है, ये लाल वाला कम पड़ेगा, उसको छोड़ दो काले वाले को काट. तो जैसे अंगूठा काले वाले के पास आ गया, काले वाला लाल वाला तो हाँ बच गया. एंड काले वाला क्यों करता है? क्यों करने से कौन छोड़ेगा उसको? It ends up in my plate. Please remember, it ends up in my plate. Friends, in your next birth, this may happen to you. Even if this does not happen, you are born as lion, the king of forest. Then also there are two choices, friends, for you. Either you will be shot by the hunter, or you will be the Jew. There is no third choice. Even if you are born as lion, the king of forest, then also there are only two choices. Either you will be shot by the hunter, or you will be the Jew. No third choice. So please celebrate this life as human being that God has gifted you. Okay. The entire life is in your class, my dear friends. You can do whatever you want. You sing that song, this is my life, it is my life. Okay? You can do whatever you want. The entire life is in your class. You are not going to get this opportunity again. Life is very short. So dream big and chase all your dreams with all the passion. Okay? Dream big. That's why Peter Drucker had said, the greatest tragedy of human life is not that you dream big and miss it. The greatest tragedy of human life is not that you dream big and miss it, but you dream small and achieve it. This is the biggest tragedy, because we are not meant for that. We are meant for bigger dreams. We are meant for achieving these dreams, actualizing the dreams in this life. Okay? So, that is the first step. And in the process of actualizing, suppose you make a mistake, how does it matter? Tell me, Columbus wanted to discover what? He wanted to discover India. But he reached American shore by mistake. He was chasing the dream with so much of passion. P-A-S-S-I-O-N. वो बहुत important है आपके लिए. Without passion, you cannot achieve any dream. Before you stands a person who comes from a remote village born to a poor farmer. My only ammunition with me was to dream big and chase the dream with all the passion, nothing else. And that is how I have ended up being directors of 7 companies. I am just telling you, not to brag, but just to give you this source of self-confidence and aspiration in you. That if you are dreaming big and achieving it, nobody will be surprised because you can do it. You can do it. Nobody can stop you from doing it. And life is very short. You have to do everything within it. And I am just telling you. So Columbus wanted to discover India. He has read so many years, he has read in the books. And then he lands up in America by mistake. And there he sees all red peasant people. Okay? Then he said, "अरे मैं तो हिस्ट्री में पढ़ा था इंडियन सब काले होते हैं, इसे लाल लाल आदमी किधर से निकल रहा है?" ठीक है? Then his passion was so strong. He never wanted to compromise that he has made a mistake. Please underline. He never wanted to compromise that he has made a mistake. He said, "No, मैं इंडिया में ही पहुंचा हूँ. Let me call them Red Indians." Okay? If the aborigines of America are still being called Red Indians even today, then it is because of the blunder, not mistake. Blunder committed by one person called Columbus. But that is, I am not on that. I am asking you this question, that whether this mistake, such a great mistake, blunder as I say, whether this blunder prevented Columbus' name from being written in golden letters in the annals of history? No. He would have been equally famous if he would have discovered India. So like may, my dear friends, please remember, there is no difference between right and wrong. There is no difference between right and wrong. As you see, he made a blunder, but still he is world famous. So if you are chasing a dream with all the passion, I can tell you so many instances, there is no time to say that. But please believe me that if you are chasing a dream with all the passion is very important. Its exact Hindi I do not know, but possibly मेरे को लगता है पागलपन सही होगा. Okay? आप पागलपन के साथ किसी भी ड्रीम चेज करो. Even Sripati is chasing his sweetest girlfriend, very impossible girlfriend, with very strong passion. He will definitely reach there. That is inevitable. Okay? Right. Now come to this volatility, uncertainty, complexity. Okay? Can you change? Or yeah. So this was coined by US Army for dealing with extreme conditions in Afghanistan and Iraq. Okay? This was coined by them actually because nothing was standardized. All the art of warfare that American soldiers learned, they came upside down. Okay? It was so unpredictable in both places, Afghanistan and Iraq. So they developed a new warfare technique. They developed a new type of system with which they succeeded. Okay. Next is, in Zulu language it is called VUCA. Obviously, you have to, why you have to wake up now, friends? Because the way American soldiers recreated, rechristed, reconfigured the art of warfare in an impossible situation like Iraq or an impossible situation, unpredictable situation like Afghanistan, my dear friends, you are going to do that. Whatever you are learning about management and all that, these are all coming upside down. They may help you to some extent, but at the end of the day, as I said, you will have to chalk out your own dream and chase your dream with all the passion, and when you chase a dream with all the passion, you will definitely come out with your leadership skills, leadership architecture, and that will be very unique to you. And I'll discuss about that. Okay? Next. Yeah. So these are the important points, which has led to this VUCA, ever advancing technology that has shrunk the world. So I will not tell you how small the world has become now in terms of communication, in terms of travel. Like I can have 5 meetings at different continents during the day, and still I can come back home for dinner with my wife. Right? So then talking about communication, all these things you know very well, na? Sorry. Huh? Huh? No, I don't. Tell me friends, are you, am I audible to you? Okay. Because by nature I am a loud mouth, so normally I don't eat, but I think. Yes? Okay. No, it helps me that I can come closer to you. Yes. Right. Yeah. So ever advancing technology has shrunk the world. We have become a small global village. Right? Yeah. I need not explain these things because it will take time otherwise. So globalization leading to extreme competition, redefining values and ethics in a competitive paradigm. So the competition has become so incisive post-globalization. If I ask you one thing, that what is the most important impact of globalization, all of you will definitely say that competition. All the competitors from across the globe, they have come to this country because of the opportunities, because we are the huge market. Don't think that Americans are in love with us because they like us. Or, yeah, we are the biggest market. Nobody loves money more than them. So they come here for obvious purpose and we are the biggest market. Let us know this so that I should know my strength. Okay. So extreme competition has rushed into this territory. Then redefining values and ethics, as I told you, in any competition, there is also a very important side effect. Side effect is values and ethics will be redefined. Like suppose, my friend
Raza.
Huh?
Raza.
Raja.
Yeah.
Raja sounds better.
Yeah.
Raja sounds better. It sounds very romantic also, na? Raja ko Rani se pyar ho gaya. So suppose Raja, as I gave you the example, Raja tries to challenge Sripad that you have not played fair with me. Because in the morning I went by Maruti car. Why you borrowed this Honda City in the evening and came to impress Nandini? This is unethical, this is unfair. And do you know, Sripad, whatever tie I was wearing, that was bought by me. I am not a thief like you, that you borrowed this from your brother-in-law suit, coat and all that and you came to impress Nandini. Do you want me to go and tell her? So that your fun I will immediately spoil. So what is this game? This game is compromise on ethics and values. He is trying to do in his own way and he has already done by stealing suit, boot, coat from somebody. Right? So, in any competition, that is a very important issue you must know. Because competition recognizes only one thing, winner. Okay? In the corporates also, when you come to join, believe me, when I have sent somebody, an officer on a mission, he comes and tells me the story of success, I hear. The moment he tells, this is my story of failure, I tell him, please don't waste my time. You write down in a diary, when you write a book, when you become old and retired and you retire, that time possibly you write this. I don't have time for all this. To listen to your story of failure. I am here to celebrate success. I am here to celebrate winning. And that these are the things, in competition they have become very important. Then global marketplace, all of you are dealing now in snuff deal and all that. The other day I saw somebody, a very disgruntled wife, had put her husband in the OLX. OLX में उसको बेचने के लिए भी दे दिया. So all these things are happening. So world has become such a small marketplace, right? Then increasing diversity in culture and market expectation. All of you will be working in multicultural situations. That is inevitable. Okay? Whether we want or not, we did not get that opportunity, I will say. But it will be very challenging for you. Because everybody brings with him his culture to the business, to the workplace. And that is how when in my company I try to recruit a CFO, I'll never recruit a somebody from Punjab. I'll never recruit a Sardaji. I'll recruit somebody from Tamil Nadu, a Tambram, who are very, very methodical about analytics, who are very strong in mathematics, slightly confused we have, so that will help me. But in marketing, I will never put a Tamilian. In marketing, I will put a Sardarji who will say balle balle balle. Right? So people bring their culture to marketplace. Like I say, all Gujaratis, they are born with stock market. Sorry, share certificate in their hand. Like we all Bengalis, we are born with harmonium in our hand. Or maybe a book. So everybody brings his culture. So when you when you work in multicultural situation, that you will, because most of the corporations are becoming global corporations, that time you will have to work out a new methodology of succeeding in a multicultural situation. Okay. So that is what. Then diversity, market exploitation, quick environmental changes deciding the rules of the game. Yeah. The environmental changes are happening so quickly and in such a great flux. If I give you an example, how many of you have thought that when crude oil price was $100, that time the price was 70 rupees, diesel or petrol. Now when the crude oil price has become $50, why it is not come down, has not come down to 35? Tell me why? Anybody has thought about it? It should have been half also. Why? The reason is that we never thought that it will crash like this. So we had entered into arrangement with all supplying companies that please fix it at 90 or 95 for a period of another 2 years. So that, because we thought it will become 150 and we cannot afford it. We had gone for forward contract, right? So we have to buy at that price even if the prices come down. What I am trying to tell you is not this. What I am trying to tell you is that the uncertainties and the changes in the environment are taking place so fast. You must have celebrated when in Egypt or in other Middle East countries. They came to the street and then they started dancing. Then we want to get out of these kings and all this. Okay? And America supported in the name of democracy. That these people are becoming democrats. And now the same people, they have become extremists. So America is thinking, अरे हम तो गलत पॉलिसी कर दिया. ये उनका तो राजा प्रजा रहते रहते तो वो तो अच्छा था. Now it has become, because they are not at least affecting the Europeans or Americans. Now they are affecting us. What I am trying to tell you, friends, is you look at each and every sphere. It has become so unpredictable that how to succeed in such a time. So we will be coming to that. So driving force stakeholders. Stakeholders were not so assertive earlier. You know who are the stakeholders. You have customers, government, then public, or वगैरह. Now they have become very, very assertive. So now you will have to rise to the expectation of them. Then unpredictability in virtually all aspects of business that I have told. Yeah. So now come to the most important part. That is, what are the qualities required to deal with VUCA times? What are the qualities that is required of you? But let me take you back again to that position. That the way the American soldiers totally reoriented, recrafted, reconfigured the warfare games. Because they found that whatever we have learned in standard situation, these are not going to help us. Friends, the same thing is going to be with you. So it needs new leadership qualities which you will be requiring to succeed in these difficult times. Difficult, I will not say. We management people never use the word difficult.